Richard Kemble. Profession, Doctor of Medicine. Destination, Death Row State Prison. Richard Kemble has been tried and convicted for the murder of his wife. But laws are made by men, carried out by men, and men are imperfect. Richard Kemble is innocent. Proved guilty, what Richard Kemble could not prove was that moments before discovering his wife's body, he encountered a man running from the vicinity of his home. A man with one arm. A man who has not yet been found. Richard Kemble ponders his fate as he looks at the world for the last time and sees only darkness. But in that darkness, fate moves its huge hand.
Fugitive. A QM production, starring David Jansen as the Fugitive, with guest stars Patricia Crowley, Madeline Sherwood, Arch Johnson, Gina Gillespie. Tonight's episode, The Witch.
Don't you need me to help you today?
Jenny, honey, first bell's ringing. Jenny, love, you hurry now, because Mama don't want no more of them nasty notes from teacher about her baby being late.
Papa, please, do I have to go?
Straight to school now and straight home afterwards. And don't you go near them woods at all. Stay away from that pond, hear?
Papa, please. I never did my homework.
You'll be late, Jenny.
Papa, don't you need me?
Get along.
Jenny, you walk now, don't you run. You run, you're gonna make yourself sick. Jenny, wave bye-bye to Mama.
Now, 10 months after his escape, take Richard Kemble, unjustly convicted of murder. Put him down in the Missouri hills, a handyman, driving a truck for a local fuel and feed company. Once again, he has changed his identity. He has become Jim Fowler, a stranger in town.
Hello? Hello?
nehet genius luce, nemo solo sapit, ni dorin adversa. Oh, Ned, it's the worst day ever. I never did my homework, and look, I tore my dress. You've just got to help me, because I don't know what Miss Norton will do to me now. Please, send me something to say. Make something happen. Oh, please, I'll do anything you say, only please.
Hi. You all right? I thought you might have hurt yourself. I found these in the road.
They're not mine.
Whose are they?
A little girl left them there.
Well, do you think you could take them to her?
I don't know her.
Let me see. Her name is Jenny Amory. Well, maybe she'll come back for them. Or maybe if you're going on to school, you could take them to the teacher. I'm sure Miss Norton would know who Jenny was.
Mister! Jenny's supposed to never, ever come near this pond. And that's why she went on ahead to school. So nobody'd ever tell on her. Nobody. Ever.
Well, I didn't see her, of course, but I'd say she did the right thing in going on to school.
Oh, Ned, thank you. He's just what I needed. Oh, thank you for sending him. Thank you. Miss Norton?
Jenny! Well, you can take your recess now. You need the change in the exercise.
Gonna send another note home to my ma?
Jenny, does your mother know that you're almost always late for school? And that your homework is seldom done?
Well, you can tell her if you want, because this time it wasn't my fault. I told you, something awful happened.
Well, I know, dear. You always have an excuse. This time, let's just keep it between us. Maybe we'll get to be friends, huh? Now, you run along. We'll talk about it after school.
Miss Norton, I had to come through the woods this morning. A man got after me.
Got after you?
Yes, ma'am. He was blocking the whole road. A perfect stranger.
Jenny, you have a wonderful imagination, and I'm glad, but sometimes you carry it too far. You know, there's a great deal of difference between pretending and fibbing.
I'm not fibbing. There was a man. I was late because I had to come through the woods. I had to come all the way around so he couldn't get me by that pond. And he tore my dress, and he got me so scared that I lost my homework paper. And I ran and ran. Oh, I really did my homework, but I lost it.
Jenny, how did you tear your dress?
There. I told you. I tore it when I was running to get away.
Jenny, remember the time you saw the wild Indians and the monster?
I know, but this is real.
Well, you said that about the monster, too.
I don't care. This is different.
Yes, Jenny, this story is different. Because it could mean something to grown-ups that's something that's very dangerous.
To him or to me?
To him. If there is a man like this, there could be a great deal of very bad trouble about it.
But you don't believe there is.
The important thing is I want you to be sure about it. Now, Look, don't say anything more about this to anyone else just now. You think it over carefully, and then tell me the story again at lunchtime.
But it'll still be the same, and you still won't believe me. Because you don't want to. Even if I prove it.
It's hard to make you understand that what I don't want is for you to be hurt. Either by a lie or the truth.
I won't be, Miss Norton. Because there's someone who protects me all the time. Someone who knows I'm not a liar. Wait and see.
Tyson at all. That's that feller he hired last week.
How do you do?
Howdy.
Mr. Tyson sent me over to get a cord of wood.
Ain't you that feller, Fowler?
Yeah, that's right, Jim Fowler.
I heard about you. I'm Mrs. Amory.
How do you do?
Yonder's my man, HR.
How do you do?
My daughter Jenny's gone to school. I guess you probably passed her on the road, huh? Unless she's gone snuck off into them woods again like I told her not to play.
Yeah, I guess I came along too late. I didn't see her. Firewood's ready.
Oh, I hope she gets there on time today. You know that teacher we got now, Miss Norton? She picks on some of them, mostly the girls. She likes the boys just fine. Well, we're the Amorys, and you're Jim, huh?
That's right. We'll do the loading, mister.
You know, come to think of it, her being the town librarian, too, you probably know Miss Norton, don't you?
Yes, ma'am, we met.
Enjoy our library, do you?
Well, the books are nice.
They say you've read quite a bit since you come to Haynesville.
Well, it's a nice little town to read in.
Maybe I should have asked you before I talked about it like that. Hope I didn't step on no tender toes there, Jim.
No, ma'am, I've been to the library twice, but not tenderly. Sure, I can't give you a hand with this wood.
No, sirree, Bob. Ty Tyson will want to cut the price if we let his hired hand help us load up. We need that $20, every penny of it.
Stand back, mister.
Miss Norton ever mentioned to you why she ain't been married? Woman her age?
Oh, no, ma'am, we just passed the time of day.
Men folk around here like her right enough. Ain't that true, H.R.?
Women carry on about her something fierce. That's true.
Of course, having a baby and running a house, them things age a woman some. But you know, there she is, really older than me. Leastways, not no younger. Ain't never taken a husband.
Some do, some don't, that's all.
Of course, you ain't married neither, are you, Jim?
No, ma'am.
Say, I know why you ain't seen Jenny. It's 'cause she run all the way to school. That's what she did. I told her to walk and she run. She run, so she wouldn't be tardy. See there? That's that teacher again. She got that child plumb scared. Poor little thing.
Hey, Brains!
Hey, Brains!
Better up to it. The boss is calling for you. See, now, I gave you $15, didn't I?
Yeah, 10-5.
Got a $5 bill in your pocket? Got Mr. Amory's firewood out of the truck?
It's, unloaded, stacked over there.
Oh, he's a real wizard, ain't he?
Oh, yeah, very polite with the ladies, too.
Here you go, HR. $20 paid in cash, right? Oh, don't forget to put it on your income tax. Tell your missus I said hello, will you? There you are, 2, 3, 4, and I sure do thank you, Brains.
I gave you 5.
Oh, that just makes us even. Cost me $1 because you let them Amorys load that wood without you helping them. I could have charged them an hour of your time. What's that?
That's a dime. You pay me $1.10 an hour.
Hey, I like you, Brains. I really do. You hear that, sailor?
No, Ty. What was it, huh?
Oh, man, that's rich. Yeah, you're all right, Brains. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let you load about a ton of coal on this truck.
That's very nice of you, Ty, but I'm trying to eat my lunch.
Well, you can eat later today. Board of Elders ordered this coal and paid for it in advance. Come on, I'll help you.
Can't this wait half an hour?
No, it can't. My little school teacher wants it up there by noon recess.
The schoolhouse.
That's different, ain't it?
I guess it is. Never keep a lady waiting.
Especially Emily Norton, right?
Well, she's a lady.
What you been doing to find that out?
I thought I was quietly observing. She's intelligent. Alert.
Probably too much of a lady to take up with any stranger in town, right?
She hasn't taken up with me, if that's what you're worried about.
I didn't say I was worried about it, did I, Brains? Well, the fact is, I'm kind of taking it easy with her, and I don't like nobody rushing me.
I don't think she knows she's spoken for, Tony.
She will when the time comes. Of course, I can't talk as pretty as you.
Want me to tell her for you?
You want to take the chance? Of course, you could just stay away from her entirely. I think I'd like that better.
He's here! He's here! I told you he was after me. Now he's here! Jenny! There! Now do you believe me?
Jenny, that's simply the man delivering the coal I ordered for the furnace, Mr. Fowler.
Don't tell him where I am! Don't tell him what I said. He'll lie to you.
Jenny, you stay right here while I go speak to him. Now, I've met him. He seems like a very nice man.
No, don't tell him!
I have to show him where to put the coal.
If you tell me, Miss Norton, a terrible thing will happen.
Mr. Fowler. Hello.
Hello, Miss Norton.
Mr. Fowler, do you know one of my girls, Jenny Amory?
Oh, I know who she is.
Do you know where she lives?
I was out the Amory farm. I picked up some firewood.
Oh? When was that?
This morning?
What time? Before school?
Yes.
Was Jenny there?
No, not at the farm.
Well, did you see her?
I bet you don't give out many A's, Miss Norton.
Bang, bang, pow! Bang,
Marvin.
bang!
Marvin, please. You're not permitted to play around the barn. Now run along outside.
Okay, sorry, teacher. Come on, let's go.
I'm sorry. I have quite a bit of trouble with Jenny Amory. She has a fantastic imagination. She told me a story about something that happened this morning. Something that involves you in a rather unpleasant way. About a man chasing her through the woods.
I think I'm ahead of you. I'll tell you a secret. It was me, but I...
Jenny! Shame on you, Jenny. You tell me stories. You disobey me, and now you eavesdrop on me. Well, little girl, you are in trouble now. This is very, very serious.
Oh, there. What are you doing home at this hour, sweetheart?
Mama, something awful happened.
She send you home for misbehaving?
It wasn't me, Mama. Her and this man.
Who? What man?
The man who works for Mr. Tyson. He came to school in the truck.
He did? You mean Jim? That Jim Fowler?
Yes, Mama. And I saw him and Miss Norton go into the barn.
You what? Come on, baby. Come on inside with Mama now. You tell me all about it. Come on now, baby. Come on.
Oh, Mama, I'm telling the truth, honest. She saw me. I tried not to let her see me. Then she got real mad. She scared me, and then I ran so hard I even tore my dress.
Oh, baby.
Oh, Mama, I just had to come home. She's got it in for me now.
All right, there.
Oh, Mama, I just had to come home.
You did just right, sweetheart. You did just right. There, you settle down now. You're safe with Mama, huh? You did just right, sweet. Poor little girl being made to look at something like that. Them shameless, no good. Give me 3921, please. You tell Mama just what you seen.
Oh, Mama, I just can't.
Of course you can't, baby. Come on, never mind. Mama knows. Hello, Mrs. Sturgis. This is Mrs. Amory. Yeah, well, I thought I should call you first, Mrs. Sturgis, because Mr. Sturgis being chairman of the elders. Well, you see, my little girl come home from school just now, and, well, it's happened. Mm-hmm. Just like I always knowed it would.
Oh, Ned, genius noche. Thank you. 3 times today you saved me. 3 times. Most of all, Mr. Fowler. Oh, thank you for him. I know why you sent him now. How you want me to fix her good. I will, oh, I promise. It's how I'll fix Miss Norton really good. Forever.
Deke, gonna be some fat canaries in this town. Amount of birdseed them women been buying lately.
Ty get back from Basin City yet?
No, but he will be soon. Maybe supper time?
Reckon he found out about him and her in the schoolhouse barn?
No, but he will as soon as he gets back. Wait till he hears about that meeting they're gonna have tonight. He'll know then. And man, look out, there's gonna be fireworks.
Jenny, you surprised me.
There were people out front, so I snuck in back so nobody knew I was here.
Oh. Well, what can I do for you?
I need you to help me.
All right.
My teacher, she's awful mad at me.
Oh, I don't think Miss Norton's really mad at you, Jenny.
Well, anyhow, you go to the library, don't you?
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, could you take something back for me? You could say you just found it someplace and brought it back. Then maybe she'd like me better. Because it's been gone a long, long time. It's a book.
Well, yeah, I could take it back, Jenny, but wouldn't it be better if you took it back?
Then she'd know I stole... then she'd think I stole it.
Well, all right, Jenny.
Can you take it this afternoon?
Well, I can take it right now. I'm just closing up.
I have to hurry.
It's the regular Thursday meeting of the board, but we plan a little special discussion. That's why my husband sent the note.
Of course, if you've got something else to do, you don't have to come.
No, I'll be there.
We'll look forward to it then.
Ladies. I brought you a book. There's nothing as badly timed as a badly timed entrance.
Well, I guess my time has run out here, Mr. Fowler. We saw the ladies. Mrs. William Sturgis, no less. Oh, her husband is chairman of the Board of Elders. You know, of course, that they meet every Thursday evening, and they want me to be there this evening.
What for?
Oh, just a friendly, cordial, impossible chat about my being whatever they think I am.
Well, what do they think you are?
This is the fourth town I've tried, Mr. Fowler. Well, they always have a name for me. Worldly, sophisticated, city girl. And there's always a man like Mr. Tyson. Oh, Mr. Tyson. Mr. Tyson has ideas, you know.
Probably some of the married ones, too. Miss Norton, you might as well face the facts. You're an attractive woman. Attractive enough to raise the temperatures of most of the healthy males in this town, so you've got to expect the women's eyebrows to go up.
I don't care about the eyebrows. It's the 30-day notice that I resent. And then having to look for another town.
Why don't you fight back?
I came here to teach the children not to fight their parents. And I'm a good teacher, Mr. Fowler.
I believe that.
They need a good teacher here in Haynesville.
Well, maybe you just learned how to fit into a small town.
I was born in a small town just like this one. I left it, I traveled. I went to school. I was looking for something noble. And then I met this man. Oh, I'm sure you've heard the rest of that before. Nothing serious. Just heartbreaking. You know what my friends used to tell me in New York? They used to say, Emily, you can take the girl out of the small town, but you can't take the small town out of the girl. Oh, I didn't belong in New York. I could never find myself there. Well, I don't belong here either, that's for sure.
Miss Norton, stop feeling sorry for yourself. We've all got troubles. Look, so you went to the big city, now you're back. And just don't accept a 30-day notice. Teaching is your job, why don't you fight for it? Hi.
Hi.
You know your business taken care of?
Not quite.
You didn't miss anything around here.
That's right, because it hasn't happened yet, has it, boys?
No, not quite.
But you do remember my warning you not to try to beat my time with Emily Norton, don't you?
Oh, I'll tell you, I didn't think you were afraid of competition from me.
Old sailor's tickled, because he thinks I'm going to hit you right in the mouth.
That wouldn't be so funny, would it?
I ain't afraid of competition, Brains. I just want to see if I got some. See, I never listen to gossip, so I let you alone. But I know you just come from the library, so... I say if we're going to compete, let's compete. Ooh-wee, look at him come. Oh, you got him, Ty. You got him.
What's going on here? Come on, break this up. Let me see you.
Oh, McNary, ain't you got no sense of fair play?
Hold it, Mac. There's no hard feelings, Brains. But since your little romance here is over, supposing you stay away from that schoolhouse and that teacher. You better find yourself another job because you're fired. Now, meanwhile, you just stay off the streets of Haynesville and out of my sight.
Yeah? That's right, Sheriff. Huh? Well, I'll be dogged. I'm much obliged to you. The sheriff says you was lying about your references. That job you said you had up to Centerville before you come here?
All right. So?
So, you ain't done nothing wrong here. I got nothing against you so long as you don't stir up this town any more than it is right now. But, Fowler, there's a bus through here at 9 o'clock tonight. Now, I got to face that crowd down to church, and I'd just rather tell them that you was on that bus and gone. That way it'll be better for you, better for the girl, and about the only way I can get this town back to normal.
What crowd? What are you talking about?
The meeting of the board. They got Miss Norton in there now. On account of her sneaking off into barn with you or some such of a thing.
What are you talking about?
About half the town is down there now at the church talking about what Tyson done to you. Now, it looks bad enough for her no matter where you're at. But the further away you are, the better. Believe me. Now, come on.
Wait a minute. McNary, they're wrong about her, you know.
Well, then let her tell him that. Look, they already got the one version from Mrs. Amory and Jenny. Come on.
Jenny Amory?
Yeah, sure. Now, are we going down to that station, or are you going to tangle with the county sheriff?
Now, what do you think's going to happen to Miss Norton if I run out on her? McNary, I'll be on the bus at 9 o'clock. First, I'm going over to that meeting house. You coming with me?
Yeah, and then to the bus station.
We do not want this sort of thing going on under the very noses of our innocent children, Mr. Chairman. Isn't that right?
Please.
We've got to do something about it.
Mrs. Amory, please be seated. Now, Miss Norton, you were seen in the barn there. You understand, of course, these aren't charges or accusations.
Not accusations? Well, then what are they? Trying to drive me out of my job with rumors? Well, I won't let you say it. They're simply not true.
You calling them lies? Mr. Chairman, your own wife saw him come there to visit while we was there. That's right. In the public library. In public. Well, there he is right now.
Please, folks, take your seats. Mr. Sturgis, Mr. Fowler here's got something to say.
Mr. Fowler?
Hi, Jenny. Sir, ladies and gentlemen, I'm leaving town. But I'd like to help clear up this thing before I go. I'm sure none of you want to make a mistake. I understand there's some charges against Miss Norton.
No, listen to him. Listen to what he's saying.
No, Mr. Fowler, no charges. But there is a report that, well,
Well, that's what I mean, I think. Jenny, told you that, we were in the bar. Miss Norton and me.
That's right.
Well, I was wondering where the other witnesses were.
Other witness, Mr. Fowler?
What are you talking about?
What other witnesses were?
What's he mean?
You remember, Jenny?
You don't have to say nothing, Jenny, love. Nothing at all.
And why'd you bring her here?
Hush.
Now, Jenny, you, the little boy. Don't you think he ought to be here? Jenny, remember he was playing with another boy. They were playing cops and robbers or something. Miss Norton told him they were not permitted to play in the barn. Well, maybe you couldn't see them, Jenny, because you were hiding in the barn and we were over by the truck.
Well, anyhow, the truck was... I mean...
What's the name of the little boy?
Marvin Sturgis. Marvin?
My son was there?
Yes, Mr. Sturgis.
Is he coming down here?
Certainly not. I don't want him involved in this.
Involved in what, Mrs. Sturgis?
This.
This what? It was so unimportant to your son, he didn't even think to mention it to you.
Jenny. Jenny, will you lie?
Mama? Mama?
You never lied to Mama, did you, Jenny?
You ask your son, some of the other children, there were quite a few around. Take the trouble to put together the facts, you'll come up with the truth.
You did lie to Mama, didn't you? You lied to Mama and made her look a fool. I'm gonna have to whip you for this, Jenny. I'm gonna have to whip you good.
Get away from me! Get away! Oh, Mama. I'm sorry I lied. I'm sorry. I was scared of him. I was scared. Because what really happened was that man chased me. What? That man chased me through the woods and he tore my dress.
The chairman!
Jenny, let's start at the beginning. And if one of us makes a mistake, the other one will correct them, all right?
You scared me. You know you did.
Jenny, I may have scared you, but that's not the same as chasing you.
You scared me and then you chased me into the woods. And now you're calling me a liar.
No, I'm not, Jenny. It's just that when people are scared, they sometimes get mixed up. I know I do. And Jenny, I'm scared now. I need your help.
Then you shouldn't have chased me through the woods and made me tear my dress.
Her dress was tore. I remember that. Had to mend it myself.
Jenny, why did I follow you into the woods? Wasn't it to do you a sort of favor?
No, no, no!
What do you mean, followed her into the woods?
Mrs. Amy, I never denied that. I may have scared her, but...
Not now, you ain't.
I never have.
Oh, yes, you did. Didn't you come to pick up a load of wood this morning? And didn't I ask you, had you seen my Jenny? You said you didn't. You told me that to my face. You said you had never seen my Jenny.
There was a reason.
I'll bet there was.
You stay out of this fight, this man's under arrest.
time comes, I'd really like to know what happened in that barn to make her tell a story like that. Oh, Miss Norton, if I was wrong, I'll be the first one to say so.
Please, Mrs. Amory, would you sit down? I'd like to talk to Jenny, if I may.
Well, all right. Go on, Jenny.
Come on, dear, sit over here. Now, Jenny, I want you to think very seriously about what you've seen, not what you've heard. A man who really doesn't know me, and who certainly didn't have to expose himself to help me. Jenny, this man is in terrible danger. Do you remember I told you that was a dangerous story?
What story? When?
This morning, Jenny was late for school without her homework.
Oh, Jenny.
He made me lose my homework.
Oh, you never told Mama.
Hold on.
Well, why would you tell the teacher when you wouldn't tell your own Mama?
Now, shut up a minute. Jenny, didn't you tell me this morning you never done your homework?
Jenny? Jenny? Jenny, you come back here!
Hey, come on, better get your guns, boys. We'll flush him out of the woods.
Please. Oh, Ned, please. Mom and Dad, they're awful mad at me. They're awful mad. She's gonna whip me on account of me lying about Mr. Fowler. You have to help me. You have to.
Jenny, if you scream, those men will kill me. Thank you, Jenny.
Now you're scared, too.
I told you that at the church.
Now you're really scared.
Jenny, will you help me? Jenny, I've never done anything bad to you. You know that.
You help Miss Norton. Can't be my friend and her friend, too. She hates me.
Oh, she doesn't hate you, Jenny.
She's got my mom and pa on her side. They all hate me.
You mean you haven't got any friends?
My Nahid is my friend.
Well, didn't she tell you I wanted to be your friend, too?
No!
Well, why not? Why didn't you tell her? Tell her the truth. You're a very bad friend.
She is not!
Well, Jenny, she makes everyone say that you're a liar, and she makes you late for school, and she gets you into trouble.
She does not!
All right, Nahid. You get Jenny out of this. You get her out of it right now.
She can't. She's only a doll.
You see, Jenny, we have to help each other. We're both in trouble.
Fowler, get away from that girl.
Hey, everybody! I found him! At the milk pond!
Jenny. Jenny.
Quit talking to her. Get out of the way, child.
No, don't. No, don't. He didn't do anything. Don't kill him, please.
Step aside, honey. Now, Jenny.
Leave him alone! Leave him alone! Leave him alone! He never did anything. Don't kill him, please. He never chased me. I lied.
All right, folks, I believe we can all go home now.
Good morning, teacher. Good morning. Hi, teacher. Good morning.
Well, I know Miss Norton feels alone. I know she needs a friend.
Do I have to?
No, you don't have to. You don't have to take those books back. That was your idea. You see, you were such a good friend to me last night. Well, I thought you might come up with some idea of how to help her, too.
They've been gone a long, long time. I'm tired of Minnie Hill.
Maybe there are some different ones you'd like to read. Come on.
Give you a lift into town. Bus station.
Thank you.
Get in. Next time you decide to settle down and you need some references, you call on me. I'll be proud to oblige you.
This is Jim Fowler, about to die. He will last long enough to take the bus out of Haynesville, Missouri. And then a new identity must emerge. A new identity to hide the path of his flight and the path of his search for the man whose crime has made Richard Kemble the fugitive.